What's up, guys? So I know the videos have been a little bit spotty. I haven't been too frequent with them like I normally do. I've just been busy with everything, and I do want to say I do appreciate that you guys were super stoked on that last video I did. I'm getting close to doing like my 100th of like the vlog type videos and everything, and I think after 100 I'm gonna just spread out these videos so I have more time to shoot and do things that are a little bit more fun, like the last video I did. I'm not gonna quit this type of stuff, and I might integrate it into some other things, but I'm just putting it out there that it might be a little spotty like it's been with the videos, just because I like having the time to be able to get some little bit better footage and then have more time to edit everything together. So that being said, I am going to be getting back on this guy. This is the 6-inch build. I think last time I left off, this is where we were at. I haven't done anything really else excited, just bolted in. It's just the 4 bolts with the lock nuts that I put on there. If you didn't see my last video, it was pretty much just me showing how I just chamfer the edges. You can find it like 2 videos back, and just soldering up the ESCs and the motors. These are the new motors from Surge over at PyroFlip, 2206, 2122. I'm gonna see how they do on a 6-inch. I don't really like to put anything over pretty much 2200 on a 6-inch. The 2140 kV is like the best motor that I found for it, but we'll see how these do. I'm using the Motolab Tempest for the it's a PDB and flight controller all in one. I know I didn't go over this stuff last time. I use the Aero Cam. I like the OSD, and I like the just the image and everything on this one. I think it's Aero V3 or something like that. TBS micro receiver. I plan on doing long range stuff with this, and when I'm not, I just like the whole aspect of the S-Bus and everything going through there. And Unify HV receiver for the or VTX for the video. So that's pretty much it. I know you guys had some questions about me painting it. I was gonna paint it, and then last minute now I decided I'm not. I'm just gonna basically the only color is gonna be these motors, I guess. I just didn't feel like it. Couldn't think of anything kind of rad I wanted to put on there. And then I know I have another question on people ask how I get clean video. And for the most part, the HV does a great job of filtering the video, and then if you hook it up on the Tempest, there's like good filtering on this as well. But that's pretty much it. I never really had a problem with like bad video or something. So yeah, one other thing also, I know a couple of you guys wanted me to do an overhead shot of doing this build, and I'm not going to do a whole bunch of the build because I know all you guys know how to bolt stuff up and solder things and whatnot. I'll show you guys a little bit, but then I'm probably just going to cut to where I'm at the end of this thing and show you guys it all done and maybe go over it. And that's pretty much it, so let's get to it. I'm going to try and makeshift a little thing. It might just be with my tripod here. You might see the legs in it. I'll try and do the best overhead shot I can for you guys, but I'm going to get to it right now. One thing that you guys might ask me is if I soft mount anything. I don't soft mount anything. I do put these little rubber O-rings underneath the flight controller, which these flight controllers, if you can see, I mean, there is a little bit of like, there's some play in there, but yeah, I don't know. This for me is more just like, I don't want it just getting beat up by it's more of like a shock absorber, should I say. I don't really consider this to be adequate soft mount because it's still, in a way, I push it down and it touches these screws. But I don't know, it might help a little bit. And for the motors, I'm just not really convinced anything on the soft mounting yet, and I haven't had a problem with getting a quad to fly how I want and, you know, be pretty decent enough to where I have to deal with that yet. So let's just keep going. I just wanted to throw that in there so you guys know. Right now I'm just going to hook up plus and minus to the ESCs here and the signal wires, and we'll almost be one step closer to getting this thing up in the air. Alright, so got everything wired in here for the most part. One thing that I do like about this board is that it kind of just puts all the wires, everything straight out to the ESCs. Though on the quad that I lost, I was running the Furious, the Combini board. That was a nice one too, with all the hookups kind of in the same area and everything. So now I got to basically cut into my VTX harness here, and I'm gonna be splicing the wires across from the cable that comes with the Aero Cam, and this is the cable that comes with the Unify Pro HV. The power is still just gonna go to the power, but this one is the audio, video, ground, and the hot basically. And same thing here. Everything, this purple one that you see, this one goes to your battery plus. This is what gives you the OSD readout on your screen from the camera. That's voltage. This here is just your standard video out with the power and ground, and then this here is your audio. So this is the one that I'm going to cut into, and that one goes to the white one here, and then this one just hooks up straight to this battery terminal, the plus side here. So or you could just do it straight into one of the whatever has the the battery voltage going out. You could hook it up to that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna make this harness right now, cut everything to length, and just keep going from there. Then I'll plug it into this board. And last thing I need to do also is I need to find the cable for my receiver. I don't know what I did with it. I'm sure I got one laying around here, and then I just need to hook that up so that the receiver has the wires, and usually I run them below here to the receiver. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so got the harness all done here. As you can see, it's let me focus this. Didn't come out too bad. I just twisted everything up here and all hooked up. I'm using the Triumph antenna. I did find a cable here. This is the V2 micro receiver, and all I need to do is use ground 5 volt and channel 1 because I'm going to be using S-Bus on this. And yeah, basically I just need to hook that all up to this guy. So here's a pile of stuff that just needs to be all hooked up onto here. I'm gonna just throw on the standoffs that I have over here. Pretty much it. Not a whole lot more, just a couple zip ties and some bolts, and we should be ready to go with this thing. Alright guys, so here it is. We are all done with this guy. Yeah, not too crazy of a build. I ran out of like my black shrink wrap, so I used blue in the back, and I still got to put the little pads on the bottom, so it's just this sits up a little bit if you see, like away from the ground, so it's a little wobbly, but if you put the pads for the feet, it's alright. I don't know where my other foam is, so I just used some other camera foam that I found to like make my tilt for my session cam. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you guys can really see in there, but there's I don't have a lot to these things. There's like a big gap in between here. I don't try and stuff too much components in here, and especially now with these all-in-one boards and everything, you can get away with having a pretty tight build. So for the most part, I am going to probably not get to fly this today, but I'm definitely going to flash it and everything, and we could go out and see how it does. I'll let you guys know when I'm flying it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Glad we got this thing handled, out of the way, and done, so we could get flying another 6-inch again. So I have two. I got gonna use my other one. My backup one that I've always had is gonna be my backup. This is gonna probably be my new one with the new motors and everything on here. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this little bit of video. Make sure you guys leave all the comments and tell me all the things you guys want to hear or see. That helps me out. And if you guys haven't already, check me out on Instagram. It's konastyfpv. I do usually have live stuff that I'm doing when I'm doing this kind of stuff too, and I post pictures and add to my story and whatever. So yeah, go find me on there. Hopefully you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys later. Go get nasty. Peace.